Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact. In the last episode, I can't even remember what we did last episode, but now we're back in the Fortress of Meropide. Why ever? Oh, right, in the last episode we found out that Monsieur Neuvillette is actually a dragon or something like that. I don't know. And now we need to go back down here, and also we've seen something very interesting. Aletino was confronting the Archon about not being the Archon. So whatever that means. And oh my god, we're in the Forbidden Zone again, and it's interesting to take a closer look at this. Hello, these guys.
Courier, Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
It is
Courier, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
Yeah, I've been hanging in there.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Did I misread it as work on the shrimp?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
Still working on the shrimp?
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
Shots fired.
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Why are we so pressed about whether these guys are dating or not? Like, who gives a damn?
Not at all!
Together. Yeah, they are together. That's the missing puzzle piece here.
Courier, the rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself. Alright. I'll try to do something about it when I can find the time.
They're like these people in those Taylor Swift songs, like from the folkmore threesome, whatever it's called. I don't think the love triangle. That's what I meant, of course. Like Betty and I don't know what the other guys are called. I'm supposed to talk to Risley. Where is he though? Let me in. Let me go to the Thousand Sunnies so we can go and find the One Piece together. Risley, hired. Oh, I need to go upstairs to drink tea with him, of course. Of course, I'm straight up going to the Forbidden Zone. I'm like a little child, you're like, don't go there. And I'm like, I've already been there. And willing to do so again. Hi, Daddy.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Right.
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's going to work. I mean, it's worth a shot.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijween's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Clorand has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijween.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Same thing. Same thing.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sijween worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
For me?
Are these from Sijween too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Hey, who's that supposed to be?
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Also, I still need those, like, tickets to buy the recipes.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
This food's... Why are we willing to be down here for... Okay, food is still covered.
You may access the cafeteria for free.
For free? For me?
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Alright. So we're doing time now, but like voluntarily. Okay.
Your file can't be closed until we've completed your paperwork. So don't forget to come find me again when you're done serving your sentence.
Alright. Return to dormitory stressed. Why do I feel like something else is gonna happen soon? And by that I don't mean anything positive, because why else would we be here? Also, we still haven't even found Child, even though that's been like the whole thing why we came down here, to investigate his whereabouts, and now we don't even know that. So, what have we been here for, if not for a day?
Can't catch me!
Let's go! Guys, I've been so out of it. I'm so, like, all I see is like, oh my god, what's it called, Golden Apple Archipelago is coming back soon. Oh my god, Natlan is, like, already being teased. I haven't seen anything, though, because I don't want to see spoilers, but knowing myself, I'm gonna get there 2 years later, because I'm still, as you see, busy finishing the Fontaine Icon quest. But, that's what we're gonna do, and then, for once, when the new update is out, I'm gonna go straight up trying to finish the Natlan Archon quest. Even though, I don't know if it's like technically that smart, like, you know, maybe I'm doing this all like, because I'm so smart and I'm like, I don't want to wait too long for the next Archon quest. Because then the new update comes out, you finish the Archon quest and you're like, what am I supposed to do for the next 1.5 years? But now we can just jump right into the next one, you know? No, I'm just procrastinating always.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
Feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders, yeah.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
We angered the government a couple of times, though. Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep, and now you just keep on yapping.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool? I'm still like, what if there's gonna be a plot twist and it's gonna be like, oh, Paimon is actually Lumine and you've been traveling with your sibling the whole time. We're the best adventurers ever. Why does this feel like something's gonna happen? You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
And why are we so certain this is not just gonna happen again?
We should be safe now, right?
I don't think we are. We'll be fine. Don't worry, Paimon. Yeah, keep telling lies.
Good night to you, traveler.
Good night to you, Paimon. I feel like we're gonna be like waken up by an alarm once again. Am I gonna be right? I'm so right, guys. No, wait, we're dreaming of Child again. Oh, he's in the primordial seawater. Is that the dragon? Is that Nuvilet? Oh, I think it is. Oh my god. Or is that like when he Cataclysm's quickening quest complete? Oh my god, is this the final act? Oof, oof, we in it, oh my god, plot is thickening. Wait until the next day. I'm gonna go to the cafeteria first, but what? Because I remember from like Child's backstory that he fell into the abyss, and something about a whale, I guess, because he also has like, in one of his attacks, he's like spawning a whale. So maybe that had something to do with that. but I think it's just that probably was Nervalet, and let me buy something. I need breakfast before I can use my brain. I still don't have. How do I get coupons? It's not working. Okay, guys, we need to time travel real quick. I'm gonna time travel to the next day, and then I'm gonna cut you right in. Alright, next day, return to the dormitories. I just been there and ran away, and now we're here again. I'm so not ready to finish this Archon quest, and it still feels like we're not even close to finishing the Archon quest. But I already can't wait to be out of the Fortress of Meropide again. This place confusing. Yeah. Also, don't mind me if my voice sounds off. My allergies are kicking randomly for no reason today, so yeah, it do be summertime. I'm gonna have to go to a convention this weekend, and let's just hope that allergies won't kick my butt, because it's gonna be exhausting anyways because of the weather. Some time has passed since the incident in Fortress Meropide, and your sentence here is almost finished.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life.
So we're just not gonna talk about what we just saw in our dream about child? Okay.
Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today?
I don't know.
Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Meropide! Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Can I still go back and get more coupons though? Or is that like Masquerade of the Guilty? Oh my god. Did I just waste my opportunity to like get more coupons? Talk to the receptionist. I'm trying to, if I find the place. Oh, we are right for once. Wow. Hey there.
Please sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meropide via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
Yeah, this was expected.
What's happening?
You okay?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
And here it comes again.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Or not. Something is going on. New life is beginning. Exit card issued by the Fortress of Meropide. Oh boy. Oh boy, something's gonna happen. I mean, it better be that this is probably gonna be the final part of the Archon quest, so there's gonna be lots of stuff going on. Hey bro!
Your Grace?
Tell me about it. What did I just hear?
Good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
That. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
Why are we so unbothered though? It could still be like, I don't know, dangerous.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Actually, today is the day we say goodbye to the fortress. It's also Paimon's birthday.
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep.
It's you two. Are you leaving now?
Yep.
That's right.
Bye-bye.
Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty
A
nice.
lot of people have helped us out.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now.
Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
We even made friends in jail. Wow. We're so likable. Oh my god.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well, you actually agreed. be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
That's alright. It's not like we'll never visit again.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
Well,
We'll
can't
do our
promise.
best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Nervlev was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to the surface and the whole place is gonna be in trouble.
You're going to see Monsieur Nervulette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Like, how many chapters did we spend in prison? 2? I guess.
If you're concerned about things at the Palais, why don't you take some time to go up and check things out?
These two having, like, polar opposite aesthetics.
I believe you should still have some vacation time to spend.
Thank you for being so understanding. It means a lot. It's been some time since I've gone to the surface. I must say that I've started to miss it a little.
Meanwhile, me checking out Risley's outfit for every detail, trying like, how can I steal his look? How can I cop that fit? Because I just dyed my hair black again, so I'm like, yeah, might as well take some inspiration. Been loving that red and black combo since Billie Eilish has been doing her Shadow the Hedgehog hair era thing. How do I get out of this place? Please help me. Oh, just teleport point. Okay, that's lame. Thought I had to, I don't know, do something more realistic, like fill out some papers again. Go back to the upper ground by using the stairs or the elevator or whatever. But nope, you just open the menu and go to the Palais Mermonia, whatever that is. Can't even remember right now what place this name was connected to, because we've just been to the Opera House every 5 seconds, so whatever this place is. Oh, sure does look fancy though. Alright.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Oh, what was that voice filter?
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Nervulette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Thanks.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
Yeah, but I was expecting the city to be on fire, so, kinda underwhelming. Jesus. Can't talk. Who is watching me through the flower? Hello, pretty boy.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first.
Damn, what's with those particles flowing around here? The pollen in here must be insane. I'll be like sneezing every 5 seconds. God damn, these allergies.
In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's alright, we just ate.
Very well then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
You and Paimon tell Nervulette everything that happened since the Primordial Sea incident, as well as your dream about Child.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters. but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tivat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
What if Paimon also, like, originated from primordial seawater? Because we literally been, like... We found her before fishing rod, so I don't know.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
Do they have primordial seawater in Mondstadt? I don't know. He's not from Fontaine, so he went to solve. Oh, true.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
Wait, that means I'm also like immune, so I could go in the water as well. Something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes? What is it?
I don't know. What was that tremor we felt earlier?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago.
I see.
The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time, and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
Yeah, Spina di Rosuna's headquarters is there.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I've finished things here.
Alright.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
Yeah. And it's gonna be back to the roots. The quest started with Navia, and we're back with her again in a second.
The two of you have my thanks. If you need any help, just let me know.
But first of all, I'm addicted to gambling, so let me get a hold on that. Standard banner, because why not? I mean, gotta be wasting those prime gems. I don't even know who's gonna be like in the next banner, in the next update, which is coming out literally tonight. So, I've successfully been wasting all my prime gems. Here we go. Go to Poisson. Oh man. I feel like we're gonna run into a cutscene. Either now, or once we're down in Poisson. Maybe now. Oh, okay. Jesus, that place is far away. Might as well just teleport. Oh, yeah, it really is far away. Is that... Oh. Oh, right, this place. Okay, I thought we just had to go down to the underground city thing, you know. I forgot the name. The one that looks like the city from Arcane. Ha! Cutscene. More or less.
Oh no! What happened here?
All the buildings here seem to be in pretty rough shape now. There's nobody around. Are they all dissolved? No, let's not assume the worst yet.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Oh man. This has been turned into a ghost town. Oh, I see people on the roof. You okay? Man.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry.
Oh no.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
Stop, I'm gonna cry.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Continue to look for Navia. Oh, this is depressing. Oh, yeah, might as well just fall down, because why not? Oh, I found her! Well, without looking at the map.
Oh, it's Navia! She's over there!
That's good to see.
Hey, Navia! Are you okay?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could!
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right. You'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded on an aquabus. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Wait, we're missing some people, aren't we? Yeah. That's why she looks so down.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
By the way, where are Milush and Silver?
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here!
I'll be right there.
Oh no.
Sorry, I need to go for now.
Oh no, poor girl. She's lost everyone.
And off she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Navia walks around talking with many people and organizing various matters. Her decisions are clear and reasonable.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Thank you.
I don't even know how to do commentary at this point, because like the vibe in here, it just feels everything I just need to keep shut. And I'm walking the wrong way though. Is this right? Okay. Oh boy. They really weren't kidding when they were talking about the prophecy that's like awaiting the people in Fontaine. And now we're already amidst the chaos. It's already begun and we don't know how to stop it. But that's what we need to work on before we lose more people. I don't know how Child is connected to all this. He's either part of the problem, or he's gonna help us solve the problem. Give me a taller character. Also, when will she show up again? And what part does she play in the plot here? Still, too many questions. Still, so much stuff unsure. But now, let's go to our friend Navia and try to be there for her as much as we can in this situation.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Paimon, that was a rhetorical question.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
There's no need to push yourself so hard.
Navia, what's wrong?
Paimon, why would you ask something like that in a situation like this?
Sorry. I just...
This is almost making me cry.
Malus and Silver... They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Paimon is so insensitive right now. I wanna shake her really hard. Navia, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
I'm still thinking that by the end of this quest we're gonna get everyone back who was like taken by the seawater. There's gotta be something.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Stop, I'm gonna
Everything
cry.
looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
I was like trying to play Genshin Impact to get distracted from my depression, and then suddenly this game is more depressing than ever.
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
Stop, I'm gonna cry for real.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver.
Way too many people.
So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No one's sacrifice is truly necessary.
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
What?
The knave? What are you doing here?
Least person I was expecting to see.
Ah, is everything going well on your side?
Last, not least.
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
She can't be that evil.
Usually,
I guess.
I would call this a coincidental encounter, but that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
You know what's confusing me about this whole Archon quest right now? I was expecting her to be the main guy, the main bad guy for this Archon quest. Like, in Sumeru, we clearly had, like, Scaramouche and a doctor, and everyone that's been working with them. But so far, it seems like the only enemy we're facing right now is the primordial seawater.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
But I still feel like she's gonna turn on us, I don't know.
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Is it about Farina?
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
So, you're saying the time for joint cooperation has come?
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck. And at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task.
Are you sure this will be okay?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
I don't know, not too sure about that.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
Sure.
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
I think what she needs is distraction.
Well, I'm sad, yes, but I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
I've been saying. Navia's so strong, but she needs company right now. We can't beat her company if she goes to explore the ruins with us.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
Let's go together.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Oh man, this episode. Oh, let's play Genshin Impact to try and feel better. Yeah, just take a look where we are right now. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna say see you in the next episode of Genshin Impact. And until then, Shazam. Bye bye.